Hi everyone, this is AlphaAli. Welcome back to the channel. Hope everyone's doing okay. So today I'm doing a VOD review. This is actually for Stormie, and it's a Route 66 game. I finally got a good Mercy game in Season 9. I'm ranked Gold 2 at the time of this game. I think since my last VOD, I've worked on my positioning. I get myself a little bit too ahead of myself though, and my aim isn't the best. I've had a few flops at this. However, I think my target priority still is something I need to work on. I'm probably using more directional and GAs and not vertical. Alright, Stormie, we've given ourselves a lot here, okay? This is a lot of criticism. I feel like you do not need help with all of this. I'm going to be very, very honest, okay? It might be, yes, that you might be, like, weak on, you know, all these things, and maybe, like, but there's going to be, like, stuff on there that you're going to be a lot, like, weaker on than other things. So I don't really want to focus on all the negatives today. I'm going to be, obviously, you know, give you, like, some really good positives and stuff. But if we can, I will focus maybe on one or two of these negatives, because I don't feel like you're going to be really bad at all of these. I did as well, you did say it was going to be a win as well. Which is really, really good. And we're also using the other Lunar New Year skin, not Soul Blim, the other one. Unfortunately, I can't pronounce the name of it, but it's also one of my faves. Like, I love the skin. I love the golden gun on it as well. It's really, really pretty. But yeah, I guess we'll get into the VOD. But if you are new here and you don't know how the VODs work, these are my VOD reviews, basically. I do them for any Mercy, any rank, any platform, does not matter what. I have done every single from, like, bronze to top 500 Mercies, any platform at all. I don't mind. They are absolutely for free as well. They are for 7,500 channel points on my Twitch. You earn the channel points completely for free by just watching the streams. They build up quite quickly as well if you just kind of like watch a lot of the streams and stuff like that. If you do sub to me on Twitch as well, you do earn the channel points quicker as well, in case you guys wanted to support me in that way, but you don't need to at all. But yeah, just earn 7.5k channel points, and then when it comes to a Sunday, you guys are more than welcome to redeem the channel points, basically. But anyways, so I guess I'll get straight into Stormie's VOD. Obviously we are kind of getting straight into the action already. I didn't really get too much time to like play. Sorry, to what's called to I guess I kind of like paused it at a bad time, basically. But first thing I'm gonna say to you right now, Stormie, is play with your Ash up here. The Ash is going to create a really nice off angle here. You don't even need to stand up with the Ash. We can kind of like just play kind of hovering around to like boulder, maybe a little bit further down like this. So if the Ash does get taken out, then we can just drop like, you know, straight to our soldier. But everyone's kind of going to be focused main, usually. Obviously they're pushed up this cart kind of way and stuff like that. But it means that your Ash can get a lot of like damage out and stuff like that. But we keep going. Do nice damage boost. We don't need to rotate round here. We could just, honestly, we could just play like directly under like here. Like, we are so much more safer if we play under here. Remember, if you want to try and cross a piece of cover, try if we can to use our GAs so we can get across a little bit quicker. But right now, if we're safe, stay in that space. And right now, we're really safe playing around here. I'm going to wait though and see what you end up doing. Nice. Hope you can go GA across. Very, very nice. Stay if you can, hug in the wall, because then it really blocks the Ash's LOS. Nice ping, obviously, you know, to let him know. Nice, obviously we're playing away from the dynamite. You had to push him forward. Nice, Jay was getting into cover. Try if you can, instead of default, because it seems like when you're rotating round, we kind of defaulted our beam onto the healing beam. Try if you can to default onto the damage boost. Some of that really, really great. Nice. Nice. Go up with your Ash here. Whenever you see Ash coach gun up, like, your instant reaction should just be damage boost. Because if you can get up and damage boost this Ash, she can get some really good, like, you know, like, can you see how, like, such of a good angle this Ash will now have because of her coach gun? So if you can, just try just to quickly, what's it called, choke the damage boost on if you can. Obviously you have Widow. I would not look to res there, because obviously they're going to start pushing on the cart. Quite a risky res. I think if I was to go for that res, if you can, try to make sure that your Kiriko has a Zuzu for it. Like, either be like, hey Kiriko, like, do you have Zuzu for me? Or like, you know, make sure that you have something to protect you, basically, while you do that that res. Because obviously you don't want to Zuzu, like, you know, you go for the res and then die, basically. But we'll keep going. Okay, Widow behind, so nice to rotate round. Oh, come on. Nice, obviously we end up focusing her. If you can, while we focus though, try if you can to, nice rotation though. Try if we can to, like, crouch spam a little bit. Stay with your Ash, nice. That's fine. Yeah, nice. Love how you then leave it after a few shots. Remember, if we're safe, stay in that space, okay? There's a few times now where we're kind of like just randomly GAing ourselves around, okay? If we are safe, just stay where you are, okay? Save that GA for when you do get pressured, alright? Obviously, you end up kind of following around with the Ramattra. What we could have done differently, by the way, here, instead of just GAing ourselves into kind of like the back line of like where the enemy team would be, we can press crouch when we got, because the Ramattra was about here. We could press crouch and just hop ourselves up onto this high ground. It then means that we can, you know, help if we desperately need to, but also it means that, you know, we're not pulling ourselves into the enemy team's back line. Really, okay. Go for that Widow. As I say, make sure we're using our cover in these bouts. Unfortunately, it gets taken out. Nice escape though. Lovely use of cover to try and get out. Really nice. Just unfortunately, everyone falls. Other than that though, really, really great so far, Stormie. But we'll keep going. I think my main thing I'm going to focus with you right now is where you position. Like, for example, you don't want to peek this at all right now until people start going in. And you know that Widow's going to be, like, really, like, far back. I'd be going in to go and help your Ram now a little bit, because obviously you want this Ram to stay alive, basically, because you want him to be able to keep this annihilation up, okay? So as soon as he goes in with that, it is completely fine if you leave your DPS here. You now want to be kind of like just doing a quick J cancel, like, down to this rock, basically, and just trying to keep this Ramattra alive. It might be then that you J yourself up onto this high ground as such, but you essentially right now want to keep this Ram alive. If you keep your Ram alive, this keeps this entire team fight alive, okay? Because right now we're playing very, very passively. Nasty, obviously you peel for your Kiriko. You want to be going in with your soldier now. Remember, use our high grounds to our advantage. Nice, exactly as you're doing right now. Lovely damage boost here onto the Bob. Now I'll be looking to see where your Ashe is, because I bet your Ashe is, yeah, your Ashe is, oh no, your Ashe is still playing up here. But I was thinking your Ashe would like start pushing up a little bit here. That's completely fine. Lovely damage boost. I just feel like we should have rotated around there a little bit sooner. A little bit, once again, make sure that we know the res is going to be completely safe before we go for it. And if you feel like the res is going to be too difficult, then don't go for it. Nice heals on the carry though. Really nice. If we're safe, stay in that space. You know, I'm going to be you. I'm going to be you, okay? I'm going to be you throughout this entire thing. I'm going to rewind it back really far as well. Okay, I'm going to be you. So I know that my Ram's going to be coming in, so I'm just going to quickly drop down here. I'm going to be here. I'm going to be here. I'm going to be here. My J's been back online and I see that they have Bob, okay? I'm going to pop onto this high ground here, because then it means I can still keep my heal beam on my Ramattra and we can still stay kind of out of the LOS of the hog, and it also means to keep our Ram up, basically. And obviously, in your case, Ram dies, is what it is, okay? Let's say Ram still dies. We can actually get a res off here, because what will happen is you can just kind of like crouch forward like this and then get the res off here. Obviously, if we were here, then Ram probably wouldn't have died, but you know, we're going to just work on the fact that he has died. We could do that. Or if not, we could just kind of stay where we are and still pocket like the soldier or something. Then obviously we can just help out the Kiriko a little bit. It then means that we can start pocketing the soldier. Do you see how if we stood here, we are currently being not focused whatsoever? Because who can realistically get to us? Like hardly anyone, okay? So we can just use our cover like this. You end up using it now, which is really, really great. I love this. This is exactly how you should be doing. I'm going to just have it in this area. I love the damage boost on the Bob, kind of say. This is really, really great. Obviously, we talked about this rotation. If we're safe, stay in that space. We end up getting the res off, which is really great. And I love how you use your cover just to quickly get back out. We go back to where we were, which is completely fine. It's this rotation a second. I don't understand why we're rotating here, because we are really, really safe where we are. Or we can just back ourselves back up onto these stairs again. Alright? Just, if we can, if we're safe, stay in that space. Just unfortunate now everyone ends up getting picked off. But it's all good. But with that little Stormie, we're doing really well so far. Like, honestly, don't be mad about it at all. We're doing really well. I couldn't tell you why I did that. Perfect. I know it's going to sound really weird for me to say that it's perfect that you can't tell me why you did it. That's perfect though. If you can't tell me why you GA'd like you did, it means that you have not GA'd with a purpose, right? So I feel like this is the first thing we need to work on, is GAing with a purpose, okay? I want you, whenever you move as Mercy now, to move with a reason. Don't be like, oh, GA kind of thing, you know, like la-di-da-di-da, like, you know, like GAing yourself about like mad, okay? I want you now to really make sure that we're using our GAs to GA with a purpose. Whether that be to GA to keep in LOS as to keep our beam on someone, whether it's a GA to escape someone, whether it's a GA to get some better positioning, okay? I want you to use your GAs for that purpose. And then if you think, is this GA going to get me some better positioning or be able to, you know, help me escape something? If both of them answers are no, you stay in that space, okay? So at first, that's kind of like my big thing I'm gonna say to you probably throughout this entire VOD, Stormie, is if you're safe, stay in that space. I feel like your beam management is completely fine and your target priority as well is quite good at the moment, Stormie. I honestly have no issues apart from obviously trying to help the Ram in his ult. Right now, that's completely fine. I think the main thing right now, as like just looking at this first bit, is if you're safe, stay in that space, okay? I will say I like how you're using more of the angled GAs and stuff as well. You have been using them a lot more, which is really, really great. I still don't mind that you're still using a few of the vertical ones because the vertical ones can still be, you know, like really, really helpful. But yeah, we'll keep going though.
I get the idea.
So nice little bit of an extra positioning tip for this box. We can play here. The reason is because sometimes people, like for example, Widowmakers, like to come from this off angle and they'll just go, pew, you're dead kind of thing. However, if we slightly adjust our positioning and we play here, it means we can still play with our Ashe, but we're also going to be in safety from this Widow. All right, but we'll keep going. I love that charm, by the way. So cute. Nice how you cancel the res, obviously you know Hog's gonna hook you. Just once again, try just to check for those reses before we end up doing them. But you can't help Kiriko. We're going off the map to reset, which is absolutely fine. I don't really mind that. So I'll fast forward it so we get, you know, coming a little bit closer in. Nice. Love how we wait for our DPS to go in first. Really nice. Nice how you flick your beam to a soldier here as well. Like, I love how you flick to whoever's going to be doing the damage because you can see Ashe isn't shooting, so you switch to soldier. That's really good target priority, Stormie. Really, really great. Really nice. Nice. Obviously, then you focus on Ashe because soldier's moved. Like, target priority is fine, Stormie. At least in, like, these kind of scenarios, it's really, really great. We need to help our Orisa try to touch. She's not going to touch. So that's fine. We'll just go to our DPS now. Let your Orisa. Nice, okay.
Heroes never die.
We've got a few picks, which is fine. I was gonna say I'd rather you kind of like just let your Orisa kind of walk in and do her stuff main, and I would have taken the long way around just to get back to your like DPS and stuff. But because people end up getting picks, I like the fact that you go, oh, go up, go up, go up, go on, Stormie, go up. Nice. You're gonna get a little bit lost, but I like how you just take that like little moment to reset. If you know you can't res, then just get out straight away. Don't, because it looks like you were trying to like ping to people being like, I can't res it, okay? Do not worry if you cannot ping it to, you know, to say that you can't res. I would rather you got yourself out to safety before even pinging, because that will give you the indication to your DPS and to your team that, you know, to know that you can't res there, because they would have known if you can res, you would have resed, okay? So don't worry too much about pinging it, just get yourself out to safety. Nice. As we're doing this, make sure that we're kind of slinging ourselves around, you know, around the side. Nice heals here, because you want to try and get your Orisa out. Looking back to the damage boost, nice. We can walk around this way instead. What we could do here is, because you know how you had your beam on your soldier, if soldier cuts LOS of you, do a little wall bounce here, and then you could just walk back this way. It's such a safer rotation than what you're making right now, because you rotating this way is putting you in LOS of what, 4 or 5 people technically, this like last DPS peaks. So if we can, try to do a little wall bounce. I forgot that was there. No, it's alright, sweet. But it's one of them like little bits of advice that you know, that can really help save you from like a really bad rotation like that, basically. Help Orisa out here. Nice. Nice heals here. Nice. this is a little bit of a beam priority issue. Can you know how before how you were damage boosting whoever was being active, like you know how like you were damage boosting the soldier and the Ashe? Try to use that once again here. You're going up with your soldier, it's completely fine. The advisor. Nice help with advisor. Really, really nice. I love how if we're safe, stay in that space. Perfect example there, Stormie. Really, really nice. We know the widow's there. Go on. No! If you do want the Venom Mine effects to go away, by the way, we can always like go to a health pack, by the way. It works a lot like Ashe Dynamite. We'll keep going. So nice. I would actually, instead of you playing where you are right now, I'd rather you play kind of back here. Because it creates that little bit more of a distance. And also what happens, right? Let's say Ashe coach guns up onto us. And, you know, manages to get the soldier. She could then just walk straight into you and just kill you, right? Compared to if you played here and you see obviously the, you know, the soldier has get attacks, you could just drop down and then use your GA just to GA back from someone, okay? I kind of prefer playing a little bit more mainish than than where you are on this point. That's kind of more of a personal preference for myself, but I find it's a little bit easier. That's fine. Nice. Nice how you ping the... I love how you ping, you know, that they're going to be coming here. But remember, we now need to be acting upon that ping, okay? Think to ourselves, if we keep on staying where we are and we don't act upon this ping, we could easily get hooked by this hog as well ourselves. Love how you have the initiative to ping it and, you know, let your team know, like, hey, they're going to be pushing from here. But make sure we're acting upon that ping. They're going to use it soon. Nice. You can res. Oh, okay. This is just unfortunate. They use a lot of ults here. But what I would have done, because we're in a little bit of a safety here, we can be what's called, we can go and res the soldier and then try and keep up the soldier and then maybe get some picks from the backline. And then once again, we could do a little bit of like a wall bounce and kind of rotate ourselves like down or like up and around basically again. Once again, just stop ourselves from rotating main. I know I shouldn't, but if the soldier, he's getting the damage boost no matter what. Screw everyone else. I mean, to be fair, your soldier's doing really well. And the reason, because in my kind of tier list of things, I think both Soldier and Ashe are definitely S tiers for damage boosting, but I would put Ashe above Soldier. The reason why you're making the correct decision here, though, is because your Ashe is playing main and your Soldier's taking the off angle. I would rather you went with whoever's going to take the off angle, rather than you just sitting at main with like an Ashe, you know? I'd rather you, I would rather you went off on the off angle with your with whoever's like doing it, which obviously is your soldier. But we'll keep going. They use a lot of ults there, to be fair, so you can't be mad. Like, they chuck the entire like steam load at them. We'll keep going. Nice damage boost here. Nice. Damage boost to your Orisa here, nice. I damage boost my Orisa for the entire thing, because she's really, really healthy. Other than that, really, really great. Nice, Stormie. Alright, how are we going to settle for this next team fight?
60 seconds remaining. Continuing damage increase.
Where's your Ashe? Oh, okay, your Ashe is there. So we're going with our cast. Nice. Right now, I dropped the beam, by the way, because sometimes people can like slightly see you coming, and obviously the beam makes it like really, really bright. If you can, just try and drop the beam for this like little bit while like you're going with your cast, just to make sure that people definitely don't know that you're coming. We'll call the Valk here, which is fine. Nice damage boost. Really nice. Love how you. Love that. Love how you go to heal while the Zarya's got her bubble, because obviously you know they're not gonna shoot while she's using the bubble, and then you go and push damage boost. Really, really great. Lovely damage boost here. If you can, try and save the healing till end of the bout though. The reason is because if you save the healing for the end of the bout, you'll be able to heal people up, and then, you know, you'll have the extra ult charge basically. Nice. Do you see how, for example, you gain 10 ult charge from just healing the cast? Now, obviously, I know the cast was weak after the Valk, but let's say you left the healing from your Orisa to the end of the Valk, you could be at like 20% ult charge already right now. So just a little, like, I guess, thing to bear in mind for the future. Nice. Your Ashe. I love your Ash just traveling on the platforms. Your team could kill the, at least, yeah, I was just gonna say, they should be able to kill the, what's it called? The Torb. Nice. Obviously, you can hear people, right, if you can hear people coming, ping it and get away. Like, for example, you can G to your Ash right now up on the high ground. It means then that you don't run the risk of being slapped here or anything. Because you know she's gonna be coming. Go on. Nice, just damage boost here. Nice. I don't think they're going to touch the rest of all. So overall, Stormie, really, really nice. While we just kind of wait for the next round to start, I have a quick question. Have you altered at all your blaster sensitivity? Because I feel like that will really help you out. Because with Mercy, obviously, you know, she now has the 2 senses. She has like the sense for what's it called? Yeah, she has the sense for her staff and she has the sense for her pistol. If you can, try to lower the sense of her pistol a little bit. Like, for example, I lower the sense for the pistol to about 75%.
Reminds me of road trips when
yeah, so if you can, Stormie, try to lower the pistol sense to about 7, like mine's at 75. But it's whatever you, what's it called? It's whatever you feel like is the best. Pistol is 80? Yeah, that's fine.
Are you taking your vitamins?
It might just take you a bit to like, what's it called? To like get used to it, I guess. But I think definitely lowering it really, really helps. My staff is fast, my pistol's 80. If you're still finding the pistol's a little bit like too fast though, definitely lower it a little bit more if you need to. But it's just kind of like personal preference. But I just wanted to ask, because I know a lot of people still don't know about the sense and stuff. But we'll keep going. Nice. So we have Widow. Nice how you realise, you know, where the danger is and you rotate for that. Really nice. Go with your soldier, that's completely fine. Nice heals here as well. Really, really nice. Love how you're positioned. Nice. I'd rather you stayed up here with your soldier. There's no need for you to rotate here because soldier hasn't rotated, and also, you know, you can still reach the Orisa where you are. I'd rather you made this a sling just to kind of like stay up with your soldier here. Because what you end up doing is you end up doing 2 GAs here instead of just 1. We could have, like, if we can, we want to try and, like, basically make our movements to be as little GAs as possible so we can help the Orisa and then go straight back up to your soldier. But really nice how you go back up to it though and realise that. Really nice. You can res that. Nice. Nice. Nice heals here. Obviously, end up backing off. Nice, sling yourself forward. Let's go help the Orisa. That's completely fine. Go and help your Orisa. Nice. And make that a backwards G8. Because what you're going to do is you're going to kind of make yourself a little bit of a target here. Because obviously the core hasn't pushed itself forward here, basically. So if you can, try to make this a backwards sling. Like, back to your team, basically. But for that, really, really great so far. Love your target priority. Like, Stormie, I feel like you've been really too harsh on yourself, honestly. Like, listing all them things that you say you need help with, you absolutely do not. Like, you are doing so, so well. Nice. Sadly, okay, I want to see what you do with this. Damage boost. Lovely damage boost. Lovely, lovely. I'm not gonna lie to you, I was a little bit hesitant at the start of the Valk, but I feel like you made a really strong play here. You going to go and res the Moira with it, and then using it to help damage boost the Orisa roll, really nice. I've agreed with it more. Remember your, oh, I was supposed to say, remember your soldier's still alive here. Like, if we can, because I found this a few times in your Valk, and it wasn't really too much of an issue earlier on, but it's become a little bit more of an issue now. Excuse me, sorry. If you can, try to make sure that when we're using our Valks, we're not just tunnel visioning it onto our tank. Make sure that we're still obviously looking out. Like, Valk is a perfect opportunity to play like, a little bit further back and just kind of observe everyone. And just kind of think to yourself, okay, who do I need to help here? You know, and if we play back and we are able, like, you know, take in as much information as possible. Then we can maybe help the soldier a bit here. We could also like damage boost these guys a little bit more as well. So yeah. We'll keep going. Nice. We might need to go and help our Widow. She's out of LOS, that's fine. Go on. Nice. That's fine, put it away now because you know you're not going to get him. Go damage boost Coalescence. Nice.
No one can hide.
Nice. While we're doing this, make sure we're having a look on your team. Obviously, Riss ends up falling, but that's fine because you're helping out with the visor. Nice going inside to go and cancel the flux. I think the other thing is you're very tunnel visioned on trying to get this res off right now, when in reality you don't need to. Like, you resing this Orisa is not really going to change this team fight because you guys are going to win this. So don't be trying to force yourself to go in for this res if you know you can't go and do it, basically. If you can, just, you know, all you could do is you could just play back here. Like, play back with your soldier, go and help your Moira out when you need to. But there's no need for you to kind of like, try and push yourself forward to get this res. Love how you know to block the LOS from the flux by going inside, though. Really, really nice.
Not good enough.
Go and damage boost now. Nice.
Teamwork.
Push in. Obviously, soldiers here. I don't know why the soldiers trying to recontest, but it's all good. Really, really great Stormie. Really, really nice. But we'll keep going. Nice, obviously, we're using the, what's it called? The payload. We know that Moira's not going to have a lot of healing, and she's not going to be able to get a lot back right now. So maybe we just need to focus on healing a little bit more here. Nice. Lovely positioning once again, just using that cover. That's a fine rotation there. Obviously, you know, soldier's gonna rotate up. I love how you're using like rotations from cover to cover. It's really, really great, Stormie. I made that cancel J there instead of sling, just so we can have that J back on cooldown if we need it. Widow's up falling, that's fine. Nice rotation, let's get back into the cover. So if you can, try to keep an eye on our Orisa as we're doing this. Nice positioning once again. He falls, that's fine. Love how you correct the positioning while you're in the bout to go and get that res off. Ooh, go on. Nice, that's nice. Go on. Yes, go on. Yes. Go on, pop up, Stormie. Go on. Get that third, get that third, get that clip. Nice. Well done, Stormie. Really, really nice. Huge. Really nice. We'll keep going. Really well played there. Love how you use that Valk. Nice, obviously, we're gonna start pushed up a little bit. Love how you obviously, you know, look back to see where the payload is and stuff. If you can, instead of kind of being like positioned here, if you can, try to kind of position yourself on this side of the payload if you can. Just because on the just in case you decide just to rush around this corner, they're a little bit more further up than what you think. You know, you're in that piece of cover and you're able to just quickly drop back and play this kind of bit of cover rather than you kind of like just being stood out at this open bit as you have been. Alright, we'll keep going. Nice heals in the Orisa. Nice. Nice, you're going to go damage boost that, really nice. Unfortunately she falls, that's fine. Use a soldier. Can you see how your soldier's up here? Just J back up to him, and there's a health pack up here also on the just in case you need it. But we need to, what's it called? If we can, rotate up onto this high ground and trying to help our soldier here. Nice. We can go in and go res here. I was going to say, if you could definitely maybe go and score res for that last bit, but it's all good. Nice. Love how you're on the payload, so try to get as far as it can. We rotate, nice. Because it's a like mini celebration, I guess. Really nice. So Stormie, honestly, a massive improvement in the second round. Honestly, like I feel like I've watched. It's so random. I feel like comparing the first round to the second round, I feel like I'm watching a completely different person. Honestly, your second round was so strong and I loved it. Your positioning is beautiful, can I just say. I love how much you're using like GAs from cover to cover. You were doing a lot in the first round, but I feel like it was a lot like better in the second round. I feel like you used if you're safe, stay in that space a lot more as well in that second round. I just feel like it's something that we still need to make sure that we're still, you know, taking into consideration for the first round and stuff. But honestly, like, really, I hadn't warmed up yet. That's probably why. I'm gonna be honest. Like, if this is one of your first games, you haven't fully warmed up, I feel like this is a complete good representation of that, basically. But really well done, Stormie, for that second bit, okay? Main piece of advice, okay? The first thing is if you're safe, stay in that space. Obviously, I know you start utilizing it a little bit more towards the like second round and stuff, but I feel like as well this kind of folds into your map knowledge as well, especially on that the third point defense. It felt like you didn't really know the map too well as such, so if you can try just to, you know, utilize that a little bit more. My second thing is your game sense. It feels like there's a few times where we're letting people die, like for example, say like the soldier or like the Remarcher on like first point and stuff like that. I want you to really think to yourself and just do like forget about who your main being target is and forget about who you need to like, you know, be with for the majority of the time, okay? If you know you need to go in and go and help someone, you go in and you go and help that someone, okay? Whether it be the a tank, whether it be your DPS, whether it be a support, it doesn't matter who. We need to make sure that we're going in to go and help them, especially with the, you know, like the limited healing that you end up kind of doing now in like season 9 and stuff. It's really important that we're going in to go and help these guys as early on as possible if you can. I know, Mads, but ever since season 9 I've completely forgotten everything. No, it's alright, Stormie. Honestly, like, other than that though, Stormie, honestly, you've done really well. Just if you can, remember, if you're safe, stay in that space and just kind of up that game sense a little bit more. Like if you think that someone needs help, go and help them a little bit, like a little bit sooner. But other than that, Stormie, a really strong VOD. But yeah, thank you so much for on the YouTube as well as on Twitch that have been watching this. You guys can get your own VOD views here for 7,500 channel points. I do them on my Twitch on Sundays, but also stream on Wednesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays too. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you all later. Bye!